After arriving home, he believed it was a Buick, but his wife corrected him. It's a Chrysler Imperial. This was the first car Dad bought for Judy to prevent him from skipping classes, even though it's from the 90s. But he remembers every detail about their car because Judy had tons of fabulous times in it. He and his partner went to the used car lot like it was a trip to... Finally, the purple car at the crime scene was confirmed as the Chrysler his wife mentioned, and Tom turned his head. He spotted a nearby pickup, just 3 years old with 48,000 km, and got in. He laid down enjoying himself, and Little Black could tell that Tom had taken a fancy to that truck, and this was happening at Summer's funeral. Will saw the man again, told Tom for safety, and suddenly remembered who he was. His name is Illy. When Will's dad was alive, they disputed a farm containing land. They made a fair offer, but the farmer refused. They bought it anyway, then Illy's dad committed suicide. Will thinks Illy blamed Sam and attempted to hack their servers. But it failed. The IT staff intercepted it. Tom told Will there was nothing they could do. Unless he reappears, have Will call him anytime. Check Summer's last 3 months' calls. She called the FBI. Subtitles: some were called to report drug activity. FBI gave her the local DEA number, but she never called. They visited Illy's home after investigating him. He was very cooperative and knew Tom well. He even knew Tom's birthday and zodiac sign. They went on about how he was at the crime scene out of sheer nosiness his official, and hey, if the police wanted to know, he could name the killer. Never mind that his speech made about as much sense as a cat trying to fetch. He seems to trust Tom. He saw the report. Tom's partner was arrested for drugs and gambling. Tom knew nothing for 6 years. Maybe Illy thought him naive. When asked why he went to Will's, Illy told Tom he wanted Will arrested, as his family are devils. At the precinct, they chatted. Sam's car was seen at the fishing lake on the crime day. They couldn't rule out that someone else was driving it. They wagered on it. Little Black figured it was Sam. Tom placed his bet on Will, Vic on Illy, who seemed to have a fan club. The chief was quiet. Probably he only cared about a nationwide alert to find the Chrysler. The deputy said over 8,000 such cars existed. Good luck. Searching that way wastes time and effort. Results will be out soon. If no clues, check the Chrysler. Subtitles: the chief agreed. Summer's GF contacted Tom with a clue: Summer and Sam. They'd been close. She was there, certain, but last time the police questioned her, she said she didn't know Summer's husband. She told Black she had just divorced, and her ex forbade talking to the police. Because her ex worked with Sam, they were partners in crime, literally. That explains everything. They moved on to the crime scene like detectives in a sitcom. Subtitles: they retraced, was seeing Summer's tragic death. Will was heartbroken. The deputy received a call. DNA matched Sam. Tom and Little Black hurried to Sam's, alarm sounding. Sam's the suspect. They arrived. After confirming it's safe, they entered. Little Black told Sam to talk at the station later. Tom patrolled the room and saw, in a bedroom, art with golden hair resembling that found at the scene. Suddenly, Little Black was unscathed. Miracles happen. But then Sam snatched his gun. Tom saw a way to fix that and opened fire under the guidance of teammates like they were in an action. Tom moved to the warehouse, teamed up with his partner, entered from both sides while Sam stood frozen. His handgun lay discarded. Those last 2 shots were game over for Sam. Cops rolled up, and at Sam's place, they found 13 kilos of flour, one of which got a bullet hole. Quite the rest. Wally grabbed some tape and wrapped that bag of flour up, because Tom had just taken out a suspect, and now he was on desk duty for a checkup. The flyer might be the most exciting part of his day. After seeing the papers, Tom felt dejected. No mention of the Limper or Chrysler. Not to mention Summer and her ex-complex ties. The case seemed to end soon. Days later, the chief received a call. Tom's fine, just needs his gun license back. That day, he saw his wife and Handyman acting too close. But he just suspected. After passing a psychological test, Tom proudly returned to the precinct. He saved a colleague decisively. The deputy applied for a bravery medal for him. His colleagues played cards almost daily. Once the deputy left, Wally popped a weird question. Since cops don't make bank, he wanted to hire Tom. We can make a killing together on the job, of course. Part-time gig at his company, filled with cops and veterans. Doing what? Shelling. Wally whipped off his watch to flaunt it like a trophy. That's something no cop can afford. I want you to have it, he said, like giving a kid a cookie. Wally didn't care. It was just a fancy Rolex. So how many recruits did you nab this week? They'll tell you, none. Next up was game time, and Tom was eyeing the rooms like he was on a treasure. Then Wally showed up. I know what you want. Definitely a big guy here. I'm married, so that makes 2 big guys. Simon, just a good man, I'm good. Are you okay? Too bothered? Go upstairs. I'll ensure a man's there. I mean that. Tom thanked him and politely declined Wally's offer like a true gentleman. One day, chatting with Little Black, they thought Sam's case should close. Suddenly, Tom spotted something in the photo. Subtitles, the hand scars didn't match. Tom stayed silent, went home, and pieced the photo together.